What's up guys, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be doing an unboxing and initial impressions of the Google Nexus 5. It is the brand new flagship Android phone in the Google lineup. Of course preceding the Nexus 4, which was a pretty popular device that continued to bring users and buyers into the Nexus line. So let's take a look at the box. Pretty good, just light blue packaging, kind of funny. It's LG. With Google buying Motorola, you would think that these would be Motorola, but I guess it shows that Google really only wanted some patents from them, and LG actually produces this phone. This is the white edition, and this is the 32 gig actually. I was going to say 16, but this is the 32 gig edition of the Nexus 5. And if you're not familiar with the Nexus, this is basically an unlocked phone. You buy it and you are guaranteed to pretty much get the newest and greatest Android releases first. Since this is Google's product and Google is the Android creators and everything Android, you get that first. So this does have the Jelly Bean 4.3, and I don't know what the latest update is, but I think KitKat is what is on this. So if 4.3 is KitKat, I can't remember, but anyway, let's look at the box. There's not much to it. There are some specs down here I will put up here, and you can see this is the LG D820 white 32 gig edition. Not a lot of other information there, but so let's go ahead and unbox this. And by the way this works is if you currently have a carrier and a phone, this works with all of them except I believe Verizon is not on this. You cannot use this on Verizon, but you can use this if you have AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile. And what you need to do is if you get yourself a little bit of these, pretty much guaranteed to take any phone that you currently have, you take a SIM card out, you put it in one of these adapters to fit into the Nexus 5. So this allows you to swap SIM cards. Some of them are like micro and minis and all that kind of stuff for SIM cards. So you get yourself a little adapter kit. These are really cheap. I'll have a link in the show notes for them. And then it's going to allow you to take your SIM card out of your iPhone or your other Android device and slip it into this and support the Nexus 5 for a little bit. And again, let's go ahead and try to open this up. You can see what's in the box and the packaging. You can see a little Google logo on the front of the box there, and right as we open it up, there is the Nexus 5. So let's go ahead and take the Nexus out, put it aside, and as you can see, it does have the white back. What else do we get in the box? Looks like some instructions, or not. There we go. Lots of stuff. So here are our quick start guides, warranties, owner's manual, all that good stuff. Then we have a wall charger for the USB, and then we actually have a USB cable to hook it up, and that is all that's in the box. So let's take a quick look at the Nexus 5 itself, and we will come back with some other videos on this, like more of a review after I get it out, set up, and use it for just a little bit. You can see the Nexus 5, and here's the back. It feels pretty solid. It feels kind of like the probably the build of the Note 2. So it's got kind of a plastic back, and the Samsung Galaxies were pretty famous for that black plastic back, sorry, until about the Note 3 came out, and then they kind of gave it that fake leather look. So anyway, here is the back of the phone. You see where it says Nexus. We have our camera on the side. We've got a one giant bar volume. Down here we have speakers, our charger, and on top, of course, is our headphones, microphone, and then over here we have a power and home button, or yeah, whatever that, power home, and then our SIM card goes right here, right next to it, and so that's where you would actually swap out your SIM cards, and then of course all our sensors up top, and yeah, that's all there is to it. So like I said, we'll get this set up. Oh, and I'm going to do one quick little comparison here. So here is the Samsung Galaxy S4. So let's go ahead and put them side by side here, or on top of one another, and you can see pretty similar in size. The screen display on the Nexus is just a little bit bigger, but not much, from the S4. So you are going to gain some real estate. I don't think this is anywhere like the Note 3. It's not quite as big as the Note 3, but you know, it's in between there. So, you know, again, the nice thing about the Nexus is that you are going to get the latest edition of Android. It's kind of an open phone, so if you want to use it, like I said, on the carriers that you're on, except for Verizon, that gives you the ability to rock it and try it out and check out the latest editions of Android. If you're a developer, this is a great phone to have because you're ahead of the curve with you know, your releases and stuff like that, so you can test stuff out. And you know, like I said, we'll do a real review. I'll go over some of the new features between the 4 and the 5, and then what this brings. It's not really a game changer of a phone. You know, if you compare it to some of the phones that are out there, like the iPhone 5S and the Galaxy S4 and the Note 3, not really a game changer, but it's definitely a worthy upgrade from the 4 to the 5. You're going to gain some features that the 4 really needed in the 5, but nothing that's really going to stand out and be like, oh wow, you know, all the other phone manufacturers are going to go out and copy that. Not really a game-changing phone in that aspect. But so anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and a subscription to the channel would be really appreciated. Again, look in the show notes. I'll have a link for at least the adapter kit. I don't think you're going to be able to buy this on Amazon, so I won't have a link there, but I will have a link to like the Google Play Store, or maybe a review site for this Nexus 5, something, a little more information. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good one.